Your wife will have her emotional hooks in you. Your wife will have her emotional hooks in you. It's one of the things when I work with a woman who has left her husband, it's one of the things I am most stern and direct with them about is they need to get their emotional hooks out of their ex-husband and the man that they are leaving. It is cruel and unfair and strings them along. So you as a good man have to know that she has her emotional hooks in you, which is part of, I mentioned I was going to share this a little earlier, that's part of why you get lost in the holding on and wanting to do everything you can to get her back, even though she's making it clear she's moving on and she's done, is because she still has her emotional hooks in you. Meaning that she still wants to have control over you, manipulate you, and emasculate you. And she can do that without talking to you, without seeing you for months. It's kind of creepy. We can have our emotional hooks. And I know it through my experience of breakups before I met my husband, that we put our emotional hooks in our men because we do not want to let go and we want to continue to have that control, manipulation, and weaken you. We still blame you for why things didn't work out. We blame you for our unhappiness. And in that, we want to torture you and keep you under our spell. So it's really important for good men. That's why you need to cut the cord and why you need to move forward as quickly as possible. Because the longer you stay in the grips of those emotional hooks, the weaker you become and the harder it is to be able to let go and move on. The more you will hold on and make your experience very, very difficult because she still has the power and control. Those emotional hooks can look like stringing you along of like she leaves and then, well, maybe there's a chance, and gives you an idea that maybe there's a chance when she has no intention of getting back together. She can still try to confide in you and treat you like a friend and call you when she's in a challenge and needs help. She can do a back and forth of teasing you and keeping you under a spell sexually. And as a good man, you are weak to those powers and in that control that we have as women. And so you can have a moment of weakness and confide in her, share with her, have sex with her, and it deepens those emotional hooks into you, which can keep you very, very stuck. When you know that's what's happening, again, from that place of reality and not letting yourself get blinded by that, that's where you gain the control and power to take those hooks out, because she's not going to. Again, she still wants the control. You especially want to watch confiding in her and sharing with her, because that will come back against you and she will use it as ammo. So it's best to have, as you're going through this process of her leaving and then divorce, she's not your friend. Doesn't mean that you don't still love her and care for her, and that she might be the mother of your children. But through this experience, she is not your friend. She is your enemy and still out to get you. For those of you going through an amicable split, very fortunate, but that's not the case for most men. So you have to know she's not your friend. It's better to look in a constructive way. I don't mean this in a derogatory way. She's your enemy. And you look at it that way. Again, doesn't mean you don't still love her and care about her, because you're a good man. But you do that to protect yourself from those emotional hooks, because you need all the strength in yourself to do what you need to do for yourself to rebuild and to navigate and get through this. So that's really important. She will have her emotional hooks in you, or she does have her emotional hooks in you, so that you can navigate and not allow yourself to continue to give that power away unknowingly.